If you want to be making $1,500 a week or more, then this is the video for you. This was me when I was working corporate. I've had lots of different corporate jobs. My last one I worked around 8 years at, and I left the corporate life to now working for myself full-time as a freelancer and content creator selling digital products. We are going to take this step by step. And the very first thing that you need to do, find out who you're targeting. Regardless if you're wanting to go down the freelancing avenue or be a content creator who is selling digital products, you need to figure out who your target audience or client is. And to do that, you really need to figure out what is your expertise? What are you knowledgeable in? And also, what are you passionate about? You want to make sure that this is something you'll enjoy doing long term, because otherwise you're just replacing a corporate job that you don't like or a lifestyle that you don't like with something else that you don't like. You want to make sure this is something that you enjoy. So don't just choose something because you have a skill set in it. Make sure it's something that you're passionate about as well. Once you figure out what it is that you want to talk about, it's really easy to then figure out who your ideal audience might be. For example, if this is your expertise and your knowledge in the thing you're passionate about you have to ask yourself then, what problem does this information solve? And then once you know the problem that you can solve, that is when you target an audience who has that problem. So with this formula, you really figure out that very specific ideal client or customer so that you're creating anything and everything for that person. Now that you figured out who you're targeting, you need to dial into their pain points. And again, this goes for both client work and for digital product sales. You already know the problem you're solving, and now you need to package that up into the solution. So whether that is work you're able to do for a client, maybe somebody doesn't have a lot of skills in social media and you're offering social media services to help solve that problem. Or with digital products, I am releasing a freelancing guide. And so if you don't have a lot of knowledge in freelancing, my guide would solve that problem. It is absolutely crucial that your digital products or your services are solving a problem. So now you know who you're targeting and you have the offer you're going to give them. You would think, okay, cool, I'm ready to sell. No, not quite. Now you really need to provide tons of free value. Start building your social media channels. I recommend YouTube and Instagram. I feel like those are not only great platforms, but they go really well together. They're like social media platform besties. I love YouTube and how long form it is and how you can really educate somebody and provide a lot of free value. And then Instagram's a great way to connect deeper with your audience through stories and short form videos like Reels. And Instagram also has those opportunities to go viral as well and educate your audience. YouTube and Instagram are like each other's lobsters, which if you like the show Friends, you totally get that reference. So let's talk a little bit about free value and what I mean by that. So this video is free value. I am really just breaking down the steps of not only how I went from working corporate to now working for myself and what I suggest that you do. So I'm giving you the path that you need to take, but I'm diving a little deep into each of these sections and providing information and value that can help you get started. But then in the future, if you feel like, okay, I have all this base information, I know what I need to do, I just don't know how to do it, then you might be interested in some of my paid offerings. Like I said, I'm launching a freelancing guide, which should be released before you watch this video. So if you're interested in that, it would be linked below if it's released. I also have a workshop that helps you set up sales funnels for your digital product business. And I have a digital product starter kit for somebody who's starting from scratch with a digital product business. So I'm solving the problem of my target audience and I have paid offerings. But I want to first make sure you understand the basis. Is this something that you even want to do? Are you okay with doing all this work? Because it is a lot. And hey, if you want to try and do it on your own without my other advice or products, then that's totally fine. This gives you a roadmap to be able to do that. So I'm providing free value. I have a newsletter. I am providing free value through there. I have an Instagram. I'm providing free value through there. I'm letting you know, hey, if you do this, you might be able to achieve what I did. And so with all of that, it's free. And I communicate with people through comments and DMs, and that communication is free. So it's very important that you kind of open your door, maybe not all the way, maybe you're cracking a window, but you're really letting people in, learning, getting to know you, and then you can sell. So free value should come first and sales should come later. Obviously, if it was just super easy and everybody in the world trusted you, then sure, you could sell immediately, but you need to build trust with these people before they're going to be willing to invest in you. So instead of thinking of it as a chore, oh, I'm gonna have to post so many videos before these people trust me and buy from me. If that's you, then this is not for you. Instead, you should want to provide value to your community and get to know them and understand them better, because that's only gonna help you in the long run be able to create content and products for them that they'll actually want to buy from you. So don't take the easy way out, really start building that connection first and sell later. So we were just talking about building trust and how that's important. Another way that you can build trust with potential customers or potential clients is by providing testimonials. And you might be asking yourself, well, how do I get testimonials if I haven't sold anything or if I've never had a client? You want to know? Do you want to know the secret? You need to give things away for free. And I know that's very hard, especially if you're like me and you have that drive. I need to get out of this job. I don't want to work for this company anymore. I need more money to support my family. I felt all those things, still do sometimes. I'm still working towards building something more so that, I can provide the life I want for my child and my family. I have a goal that may feel impossible right now, to retire my mom. That's a big, big goal, but it's something I would love to do. And I'm not going to do that where I'm at right now, right? So I'm always working towards something else. And sometimes you have to give things away for free to be able to not only learn and understand what you could do better, but also so that you can get feedback and positive reviews so that other people can trust you down the line as well. So if you give a product away to 3 people for free, then you might sell hundreds later because of it. So sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and do it so that you can have those testimonials and reviews to sell later. But say you don't really want to give anything away to friends and family, you're not ready to share this part of your life with them yet, or you don't really feel like you have anyone in your life that would even understand it or be interested, then you can start offering it to your community or local businesses. So as far as client work goes, go to some local businesses in your area and say, hey, I am trying to build a freelancing business. I want to offer these services to you completely for free in exchange for some feedback and reviews so that I can start building up a portfolio. 9 times out of 10, somebody's not going to say no to a free service. You're giving them a service for free. They're going to be excited about it. Sure, you're going to be doing some work and not getting paid for it, but it's going to help build that portfolio. You can put it on a website, you can put it on a resume and be able to have social proof for a potential client. If you're selling digital products, you can reach out to the small amount of community you've already built. You could post a story on Instagram and say, hey, the first 3 people who send me a DM gets free access to this product so that you can give me feedback and a review in XYZ. It's not a big surprise. People like free stuff. So if you offer it for free, a lot of times you will have no problem getting people to sign up for that. So the next thing you're going to want to do is watch this video. It's going to provide you so much helpful information. As always, thank you so much for watching. Bye, besties.